You don't have to put your seatbelt on, but now I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, and I'm gonna ask that you do the same. Do that because the instructor will sit there and we'll put it on until you say so. To make sure my seatbelt's not cracked, damaged, or loose, it's free of any frays, and it's working properly. All right, I'm gonna check my mirrors. My driver's side mirror's not cracked, damaged, or loose. It's clean, it's properly adjusted. My passenger side mirror is not cracked, damaged, or loose. It's clean, it's properly adjusted. My windshields, both my windshields, they're clean, they're free of any obstructions, they're not cracked, damaged, or loose, and it's free of any stickers. Turn that off. There we go. Okay. Mirrors. My city horn, beep beep, it's working properly. My air horn, honk honk, is working properly. Now I'm gonna go into a safe start. So I'm gonna put my cover of the brake with my foot. I'm gonna turn the key on, but not start the truck. And I see that my ABS light is gonna come on and off, and my gauges will run around to a diagnostic, and now we'll start the vehicle. Okay. So I start with my gauges. Start right here. My voltage gauge. I was within proper range. It's working properly. My RPM gauge is sitting at 600, and it's working properly. My water temperature is building. It's working properly. The efficient amount of fuel in the truck, the fuel gauge is working properly. Cannot check my speedometer gauge because we're not moving. Oil pressure is building, it's working properly. My primary and my secondary air gauges are building and they're working properly. That's how you can test both of them. I don't need to go to heat. This is how you will test the heater and the defroster at the same time. So I'm gonna fill under my dash. My heater's working properly. Fill above my dash, and my defroster's working properly. Okay. My left turn signal, my right turn signal are working properly. My headlights are working properly. My high beam indicator is working properly. Four-way flashers are working properly. My gear shifter is in neutral and it's working properly. Okay? There's no debris on my floor, so nothing can roll up under my feet and get under my pedals. Now, I'm a little backwards on my order. It doesn't matter, whatever makes you comfortable. I just see this so much and I just have my way of doing it. Usually after you go to that mirror right there, there's no debris on the floor that can roll up under my pedals, okay? But I don't quite do it that way, okay? So now, I've checked all my gauges, checked my heater, I've checked my horn, my windshield wipers are working properly. My windshield washers, they're working properly. So, everything. Everything, right? Okay, so now we're going to go into our sales portion of our test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the truck off, turn the key back to the on position. I'm going to roll my window down. I'm going to release my brakes. This is the static portion of my test. Or stabilization, I'm sorry guys. This is the stabilization portion of my test. So I'm gonna wait for my brakes to stabilize. It'll take 12 to 15 seconds for them to stabilize. And while I'm doing so, I roll my window down and I'm gonna listen for any leads. My brakes are stabilized, so now we'll go into static brake test. So with my foot off the pedal, my brakes released, my air pressure should not drop more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Could you please time it? Okay? Instructors will say, okay, you may continue. Now I'm going to go into my applied brake test. With with my foot with pressure on the brakes, when the brakes applied, my pressure should not drop no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Can you please time it? Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going to go into my low pressure warning test. So I'm going to fan my brakes down until my pressure goes to 60 or before, and when that happens, I'll have a warning light and buzzer come on. There's the light, there's the buzzer. Okay? Now I'm going to go into my emergency parking brake automatic activation test. I'm going to continue to fan the brakes down to both tractor protection valves pop out, and this will occur between 20 and 45 psi. Both of them come out. All right. So now I'm going to perform another safe start. I'm going to cover the brake. I'm actually going to crank the tractor. I'm going to actually idle my tractor up. And while I let my air pressure build to 120 psi, I'm going to get out and unchalk my wheels. I'm also going to get out using 3 points of contact.